Hello, and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Ciantier. I'm Ciantier, as you might have guessed, and you can support me at patreon.com/Ciantier. We've got a Winter's Day finale to have this episode. So we are going to finish. We need to find some garlic. And that's currently our task, is finding some garlic. So I happen to have the walkthrough here because, boy howdy, do I need it. These are in fairly obscure locations. I really have to look around. Also, I should add that if all of my planning and everything is accurate and scheduling and all that, this is going to be the last episode of VOD of Consciousness. It's going to be replaced with a couple of new shows, but there's already been an announcement video about that, or at least there should have been by the time that this comes out. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to what the new stuff will bring and what the new year will bring. Also, Happy New Year's Eve, I suppose? I changed up my build a little bit as well, you may have noticed. Huh. Interesting receiving a gold there. Okay, let me see exactly where this fine fellow is. Okay, north. Cool. So we're gonna head north then. I hope you all are doing well. I hope that you have a good New Year's Eve. I hope that you have a good New Year, too. I'm really looking forward to what the New Year has in store. Honestly, my auto-attacking is pretty solid with this. I have 2 people with remove hex. Why am I getting snared so much? Oh, there's probably just a lot of them going around. With my AC Thunderfist Brass Knuckles of Fortitude. I really wish, and this is kind of me looking at some stuff, I really wish that one of the PvE only assassin skills, either the Friend of line or the Sunspear line, like this one in particular, I really wish was a Shadow Step instead of a I see the endless icy void of Grunt's touch in your eyes, stranger. It probably won't surprise you to learn that I too serve the god of death. When those around us fall lifeless to the cold ground, I and my minions alone shall guide them to the afterlife. You would be wise to leave these lands quickly. Although we share a devotion to the same god, your soul will be guided as easily as the others. Friggin' level 2. A very grunchy Winter's Day. I gather Vehemus has sent you on one of his little scavenger hunts. That man is incapable of doing anything that involves getting his hands dirty. What is it you need? Garlic? You're in luck. It just so happens that I have some garlic right here. Now, leave me to my work. Grunth will be most pleased to have more souls to welcome to the underworld this day, and should you not move quickly enough, I may just decide to add you to the list. Aha. Okay, so we've gotten ourselves some garlic, and the last thing we need to do is actually over here. And this is going to take us... Actually, I should probably do stuff about the things in my inventory. Okay. It's actually not terrible if you wanted a shield with resistance to piercing, but that's kind of a little bit of a narrow spectrum of functionality. I'm going to be blunt here about that. Yeah. Here, take this reinforced buckler. Man, you need so many candy cane shards. And these quests here don't really give them either, which is a little annoying. Get a lot of the Winter's Day ones. Okay, so. Need to locate a fellow over here. Don't need that up. You. Nothing to see here. Move along. I'm not up to anything. Just minding my own business. I'm just a private citizen. That's me. I certainly assure you I'm not thinking about stealing any clothing. If I was, the last thing I would steal would be socks. That's just ridiculous. Good winter's day to you. Mercenaries, you'll never catch me. I'm a leaf on the wind. Nice reference there. I, Dryer Dane, the infamous clothing bandit of lore and song, cannot be captured. And then something that I didn't catch. Because I was too busy double-checking or reading his other dialogue. Actually, it's accurate. You are imminently catchable. Behold, I have caught up to you. Dryer Dane, the infamous clothing thief. Why would you run into a corner like this? Do not blame me, blame society. I grovel before you, a lowly mangy dog. My wife, she is sick. My 13 children, limbless and afflicted with the dreaded whooping vapors. My cat, she has kittens, and not buying it, are you? Look, can I talk to you, thief to mercenary, for a moment? All that I have will be yours if you leave me be. Of course, all I have are these unwashed socks, but free me and they are yours. Gloriously filthy socks, they are, blights on the stocking industry, but perhaps they might be of use to you. Socks are rare in these lands, and these are... Okay, please. I'll shut up. Just don't hurt me. Pain makes me break out in cuts, bruises, and open wounds. I'm terribly allergic to it. Okay. So we have the ingredients, so we need to go back to the old Lion's Arch and talk to our friend, maybe, our associate, a person who wants garlic, unwashed socks, and the other random objects he'd asked for. Vehemus. What were the other things? Termites and gunk. Praise be to Grenth. Surely his eyes are upon you. 2 final steps remain. First, I must speak the sacred words that will bring the potion to the point of potency. Stink, stank, stunk. Obviously another Grinch. How the Grinch Stole Christmas reference. Now go wait outside Lion's Arch. I will trick one of the people of the city into drinking the potion, which will shrink the dupe's heart 3 times, transforming the useless citizen into a blessed Grinch. I will send this new Grinch to meet you outside the city. From there, you'll travel due north with the Grinch to the Ascalon settlement. There, Dwayna has left a bounty of gifts for the culmination of Winter's Day. You will find these gifts, and together with the Grinch, you will destroy them. Should you and your Grinch complete the task, return and tell me, so that I can pass on this glorious victory to our merciless Lord himself. May the unholy blessings of Grenth go with you. Surely they would be holy blessings, just unpleasant. But, I mean, I don't necessarily expect people to think about that sort of thing. I'm actually going to switch that over to Golden Phoenix, because I rarely even get to the point where I can activate critical strikes. The enemies around here are so low level. Hey, VMS, you coming with us? The potion was a success, and a brand new Grinch awaits your command. Head north to the Ascalon settlement. Destroy every gift, token, and keepsake. Leave no present behind. Okay, well, I mean, it's just a matter of making my way there, right? It's time to wreak havoc. It's time to spread fear. It's time to make all the gifts disappear. So take me where I might find those filled with light, the Dwayna supporters who are merry and bright. Let us make mischief. Oh, such fun we shall find. Ruining this holiday for the sweet and the kind. The Grinch speaks in rhyme. Actually, I think I need to head this direction. And I feel like something with this and like Locust Fury could be really good. They say 'tis a season of love and goodwill. I say 'tis a season of making you ill. Saith the Grinch. Man, those fire imps just go down so quickly. Mm-hmm. Nothing but this will give me great joy. To see Dwayne's children will weep over broken toys. That one's a little bit of a stretch rhyme there. Okay, let's go after these Chromie. Welp. I mean, I don't know really what I expected. I can tell that we're close. The gift givers we're near. The stench clogs my nose and stuffs up my ears. Guys, having Shatter Enchantment is definitely a little annoying. But it looks like this is kind of an independent group. I should back. I changed a bunch of them to aggressive for the one snowball thing that we did a couple days ago. And yeah, I need to change those back. I don't want them on that mode. Okay. I am really looking forward to the new shows that'll be starting next year, though. We're going to start by me learning how to play Stellaris, by playing Stellaris. It's going to be great. Anyway, there's a whole announcement video. So I will have made by the time this goes out. Kind of one of those weird things from like a planning thing. Like I haven't made that announcement video yet, but I know that I want one to go up on like the 26th to be like a week ahead to announce what the changes. And I'm recording this before I've recorded that because, yeah, of the timing of all of that sort of stuff and when I record things. And it's kind of an awkward transition, too, because the year changes in the middle of the week. So it's not like it's a clean transition. So, yeah. But it's interesting anyway. Probably the fire stuff is better against the burls, but whatever, here we are. I mean, we came in the back way, so we didn't have to fight some of these. Oh, you're snaring me with the same snare I'm trying to snare others with. How dare you? Okay, presence. I see you over there. Okay, now I just need to go see VMS for my reward. And after this, there is the final quest we're going on. Hey, random person looking like an abomination. How you doing? Okay, you know what? I got some fruitcakes. They make you run faster in town. 25%. So let's go ahead and use one. You have served Grenth most faithfully, Jinsoka Seidai. Here's a token of his appreciation. The work you've done today will surely help our merciless lord sway the balance of the battle to our side. I shall go let loose this Grench upon the citizens that it might spread sadness and discontent. I am looking forward to it. Quickly need to check. Okay, cool. So he gives us a couple of items. These are they don't have any requirement, the Peppermint Shield and the Gingerbread Focus. But if you have a max armor shield and don't meet the rec, you still get 8 armor anyway. So this is basically just inferior to any shield with actual like additional properties. And then the Gingerbread Focus is just not terribly impressive. So, but you know what? I'll give her this. And Anton, here, have some gingerbread that you're not using. Just get those out of my active inventory. Yep. Okay. And then I need to go talk to Old Nicholas for the final quest. It is that time of year again, a time of decision and division, Winter's Day, the season during which 2 of the gods compete to see which of them will dominate the next year, and whether winter will continue to reign over the land. During the first snow, children build snowmen to show their support for Dwayna, the goddess of light, air, and warmth. These snowmen, the Burls, are symbols of their innocence and belief in all that is warm and bright. The Burls keep the servants of Grenth, the cold and bitter Grenches, at bay during these chilly times. A priestess of Dwayna named Joy has appeared in Lion's Arch. This winter has been the coldest in years, and Dwayna needs all the support she can get to ensure spring arrives on schedule. You should speak with Joy and show your support for Dwayna by building a snowman of your own, one far stronger than the average Burl. Go, hero, and save Winter's Day. For the children. For the children, I say. We will get a gingerbread shield and a gingerbread focus for this, as well as some experience. But you notice these don't give us Winter's Day gifts or any of that sort of stuff, which is a little annoying, but... I thought it appropriate to kind of end with this. Although, depending upon where we're going, I might want to tweak my build again, so I'm not relying on enchantments. Happy Winter's Day, Jinsoku Seidai. This is the time of year where we push back the tide of winter with the warmth and fellowship and giving. With warmth and fellowship and giving. You see, Dwayna is the goddess of light and air, and Grenth is the god of death and ice. Every year, Winter's Day Festival is held throughout Tyria to see which god will hold sway during the upcoming season. If Dwayna proves victorious, winter is abated, and life begins to spring forth. If Grenth wins, his icy fingers hold the world in its grasp for a few more months. Of course, Grenth being Grenth, he doesn't exactly play fair. He sends his minions forth to sow discord and sadness. It is our duty to combat this depression of spirit. Are Grenches something that have recurred in Guild Wars 2? That's an interesting question. The greatest snowman ever made. It fills my heart with gladness to see children all over Tyria building snowmen to protect them against the servants of Grenth, and showing their support for Dwayna. Grenth's servants, the Grenches, are sour creatures with tiny hearts and bitter, joyless souls. The snowmen, on the other hand, become heroic Burls, blessed by Dwayna and empowered to keep the Grenches at bay. And sometimes, with the right magic and the right ingredients, a snowman becomes something even more special. You wish to make the most powerful kind of snowman? Well, then, you will need a few simple magical ingredients first, as well as a child to provide the most important component, a wish. I suggest you seek out Scrappy Jim, a child who needs some cheering up. Nothing would make him happier than helping you build the biggest and best snowman ever, for the children. Right. I will be blunt in that for the children arguments are generally my least favorite, as they are an emotional appeal, usually not based in any sort of logic. But anyway. Hi, Scrappy Jim. What do you got for me, bud? Everyone is so happy, except for me, that is. I just got ditched in the middle of the city by my brothers. They're busy making snowmen, and I am stuck here with only this stupid red button. I want to make the biggest snowman anyone has ever seen, but I need some help, and everyone else is too busy getting ready for the festival. Hi, I'm Jim. Everyone calls me Scrappy, though, on account of me being so small. I'm from Nebo Village. It didn't snow much there this year, so my older brothers and I came to Lion's Arch to make snowmen. That's what I thought, at least. Then we got here, and they told me I'm not big enough to help them make a snowman. So they went off with their friends and left me here to play with a stupid button. A button? I mean, what kind of fun is a button? But I have an idea. This button could become part of the biggest snowman ever. I just need a few more parts. 2 pieces of coal for the eyes. This button I've already got will make the nose. And then we could add a corncob pipe and a magical hat for extra style. Please find some magic coal. Ask around. It's got to be out there somewhere. Okay. So now we need to get 2 pieces of magical coal, as he says, from somewhere. So let's see if we can locate a somewhere to get magical coal from, shall we? All right. Now then, we need actually make quite the trek. Just gonna be quicker. Because we need to go speak with one Vanguard Kyle. Yes, I'm using a walkthrough because I don't have this stuff memorized. Ichabod Crane. I remember I spoke with him earlier in the very first episode, so kind of nice to come full circle, eh? Wondering if I want to do any sort of build tweaks, because there have been a lot of anti-enchantment enemies out and about. Maybe I want to go /warrior. That makes sense. There's Vanguard Kyle. Hello, my man with the fiery dragon sword. How you doing? You doing well? Hey, guess what? It's snowing and sticking. I just returned from the wall to find old Ascalon like this. It's absolutely buried in snow. I'd say we all need to do our part to make sure that winter loses its hold on Tyria by taking part in the Winter's Day battle between Dwayna and Grenth. Snow in Ascalon City. Who would have thought? This Winter's Day gift from Grenth should slow the charring advance for sure. You say you need 2 pieces of coal, eh? Yes, nothing like coal to warm the stove or give a snowman the magical power of sight. I think I can help you. I don't know if it's normal coal. In fact, I dare say it isn't, but I have these 2 magical pieces right here. Some kind of Titan demons dropped them when some hero or other defeated them a while back. I thought they'd make a good souvenir, but they're literally burning a hole in my pocket. Consider them my Winter's Day gift to you. For the children. Okay, so we've gotten that, so we need a pipe. Well, I remember in that very first episode talking to one Jealous Ironhammer in Drockner's Forge. So, let's go and locate our Dwarven King. There he is, King Jealous. Actually, I'm going to go ahead while we're running off. I'm going to switch to /warrior because I want to throw on a whirlwind attack. And let's see. I guess I can always put on critical eye. Okay. It is good to see you again, Jinsoku Seidai. Happy Winter's Day to you. This pipe? It is a little garish, I agree, but it is not made out of corncob like you'd think. It is actually made of the bones of the horned frost giant Gornash. When you've got the time, I'll have to tell you that tale. It's a good one. Some winter, eh? Even a dwarf needs a little something extra to stay warm this year. Take this pipe, for example. You may think it's a mere corncob, but, well, let me tell you a heartwarming Winter's Day tale. Surely you have heard of the mighty frost giant Gorgash? No? Wait, is Gornash in your normal dialogue? What is this? Why, 50 hands high and 20 kegs wide he stood. The very mountains trembled beneath him. I was a bit more spry and light-footed in my younger days, so when Gorgash threatened my village, I took up my hammer like any stout young dwarf would and beat him to a pulp. And then, and this is the heartwarming part, I made this pipe out of his bones. A touching story, eh? Well, this winter day season reminds me of those years long past. You say you need a pipe? Though it would be a shame to part with it, I can think of few humans more deserving. You have done much for the Deldrimmer dwarves. Please, Jinsoku Seidai, take this magic pipe as a gift. For the children. Yep, says Gornash here and Gorgash in that dialogue. Great. So, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Do I have anything here in tactics that I personally would want to make use of? Ha! Shove. I could go into tactics. Could just put into assassiny things. It's a random question, but are any of these melee attacks for no obvious reason? Sometimes you get stuff that is just a melee attack as opposed to a sword attack or whatever. Now I'm gonna dump into tactics. That sounds like fun. Fear Me and Thrill of Victory. Yeah, how many attack skills do we have? Enough? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so what's the next thing we need? We need a magic hat. Well then. I know of a magi, a certain Magi Malaquire. Let's go to ask him about magic hats. Maybe he knows where to find one. Oh look, he has an exclamation point thingy over his head. An arrow, you say? I am known to mortal men as Magi Malaquire. What brings you into my presence? I see that Grenth has gained quite the foothold this season. Snow in Kryta, snow in Ascalon City. Why, it wouldn't surprise me to find the tomb of the primeval kings frozen shut. And that's in the middle of the Crystal Desert. So, you're helping a little boy make a snowman? And you're doing this for free? Well, I won't tell you your business, but maybe I can help. You're going to need a special hat, and I think I have just the thing. You see, I wasn't always a powerful, all-knowing magi. I was in a flashier line of work, involving tigers, rabbits, sawing women in half. In fact, that last one was why I switched jobs. Of course, I can't wear my magic hat now, but I'm sure that it will look smashing atop your new snowman. For the children. Excellent. Okay, I just need to check. The Tomb of the Primeval Kings is over here. For some reason, this character doesn't have it. I kind of liked when the PvP zones were scattered around the world like this. It was kind of interesting, but I can also understand why they might change it. That's reasonable either way. I mean, it's Tomb of the Primeval Kingsy. Music made a lot more sense back before it got destroyed by Abaddon over here. Do you even have sigils for trade? Nope. It's so atmospheric here, though. Anyway. No, the Tomb of the Primeval Kings is not snowed over. Magic sorry to disappoint. It does get all spooky for Halloween, though. Nope. That was me not realizing that this did not need to scroll. It did not need to scroll. I like this icon. Very, I don't know. I like the silhouette with the light shining out behind it. That's kind of a random thing to talk about in the middle of here, but it just caught my attention for some reason. Wow, thank you! My brothers will think twice about ditching me in the middle of the city again, especially since they had to run back home. They heard that some Grinches and humbugs are harassing Nebo Village. I'll bet with this snowman and Dwayne on our side, we could really put them on ice. Let's go to Nebo Village and teach those Grinches a lesson. For the children! Let's. Take back Nebo Village for Dwayne. Destroy the Grinches and humbugs. You have 10 remaining. Cool. Need to go here. I guess Beetleton is probably closer. I don't know if they spawn the NPCs in a specific spot, though, is the thing. I'm going to be critting like crazy. Actually, I should probably switch to. No reason to have the Thunderfist ones out. Uh-oh. Well, in that case, Virgin Hot Springs is better. I can fight north and then go there, rather than go... I don't know, it feels better to me. I do kind of wish that they could change everywhere to be... Winter's Day-y, but... Yeah, that's not necessarily entirely practical. So, oh well. How long does this last? 10 seconds? That's not bad. Block, you say? Don't know that I like you blocking me. I should definitely set this character up with more weapons, but that's kind of a general future task. Okay. Let's grab ourselves this and make our way north. That way we can pick up our lovely snowman friend and Scrappy Jim. Hey, boy. Everyone is so happy, except for me, that is. Okay, he's got his normal dialogue. We need to go pick up our friend Freezy. Hey, Freezy. Hi, mortal. I am Freezy, the greatest snowman ever made. It seems that all those magic bits you made me out of turned out to be a potent combination. Don't worry, if I melt, I'll be back again next year. Meanwhile, let's go spread some Winter's Day joy to those Grinches and humbugs. Let's indeed. Hello, Brother Grover and Brother Farkas. I think that those names are symbolic of the fact that they are siblings to one Scrappy Jim, and not that they are like priests or something. I assume. Oh, candy cane shards. I need those. I never thought Scrappy Jim would be useful to have around. He usually just gets in the way, but this Freezy guy is way cool. Whoa, those Grinches are really scary. Good thing Scrappy Jim brought you and that Freezy guy. All of our snowmen melted by the time we got them here. I don't know why I gave him a voice like that, but here we are. Here we are. I don't know why humbugs are rangers. They just are. Guess we need to defend the statue of Dwayna. Four remaining waves. We have one remaining. Where? Oh, coming up now. Ah, Grinch's Magnus. The most dangerous of the Grinches. Hooray! Heh. Cool. That would be this this quest then. So, hey, Scrappy Jim. Yep, you have nothing new to say. Okay. Let's go return to Joy for our reward. Hello, Joy. How are you doing? Oh, I'm going to need to take a moment. My inventory has got stuff in it. Too much stuff in it. Go hit up a merchant first. Turns out I'm full of Winter's Day stuff. Hi, Gordon Ecker, Tyrion Loremaster. How are you doing, Tyrion Loremaster? I do not have a Young Heroes of Tyria or Flameseeker Prophecies book to give you. Okay, I know that Bodrist the Outfitter's over here. Let's go ahead and eat another fruitcake, shall we? Get my speed on. Let me see what you got. By which I mean, let me show you what I got and don't need. Yeah. Huh, that guy gives you some info about the Temple of the Ages. That's kind of cool. Okay. Here we are. With our giant cookies. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat, corncob pipe, pieces of coal, and button that you found. Who would have thought all those magical artifacts could create such a powerful creature? Children will surely sing songs of this Winter's Day for many years to come. Go, with Dwayna's blessing, and keep spreading the good cheer, hero. Hooray! We got another gingerbread focus on a gingerbread shield, which is a shield with the face of a gingerbread man. Here, Milani, you have that. And yeah, okay, whatever. I'll figure out what it is the other one later. Well, thank you so very much for joining me. That's going to go ahead and bring a conclusion to this episode. I wanted to show that final thing. Unfortunately, I can't show you like getting hats and stuff because it's going to require a lot of farming candy cane shards and all that sort of business, which is quite frankly a bit out of the scope of what I would want to do for this episode. So that's going to go ahead and bring this episode to a close, but it's also going to go ahead and bring VOD of Consciousness to a close. I do thank you, anyone who's watched, so very much for watching these, and I really look forward to the stuff that I'm doing and going to be doing this coming year. So please join me for that, and please join me tomorrow for the beginnings of that. And until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.